This is the unit plan format in LiveText. That says 433 because all of my students I share this with, most of mine are always headed into student teaching very soon. If you haven't been to LiveText since your freshman year, maybe you want to look at it because it's still good. And I want to, as part of this class, before y'all leave me, I want to show you how the Learning 360 video stuff works. It's pretty cool. Because a lot of y'all have already referenced in your lesson plans about using YouTube. Well, some schools you can't do YouTube. You need some other place to get some good videos. But anyway, on a unit plan that you will have to do, this is my LiveText. I mean, I have a version because stuff has to come and go through me in some of my courses. But on a unit plan that you have to do as a student teacher, this is the format you have to use. This is the tool you have to use to submit one, because at the end of during your student teaching experience, you have to put together a little unit and teach that unit, I believe. Here's the components. This is, the title of it, the rationale, the source. And this is just what it looks like here. I think this is the, maybe show me through me. This is what it looks like with this kind of a blank template, so to speak. The components right here, the rationale, the source. This source is really from the standards. Okay, that's what that source stuff is. These are the little explanations that are in each part about what that is. Okay, goals are related instructional standards. Now this unit now is over. You're looking at it as though it was a week long. You're going to keep it real simple. So I'm going to start this on a Monday, and by Friday I'm going to be finished. What's going to get me there? What lesson plans would get me there? That's your thinking right here. Okay? And I'm going to copy and paste this, and I'm going to put this up on Blackboard. You can see right here as I scroll on down. And eventually you would have to do lessons. Like for instance, if it was a Monday through Friday, and Friday you might set aside for the assessment or the test or whatever, you might have 4 lesson plans here, which you would put in, that you would put there. And obviously here's the same thing, materials you need and whatever else. I'll scroll on down on how much more is left, I think. And how you going to test for it. What's your plan to evaluate at the end of a little unit? If you were doing a unit on magnets in general, or you were doing a unit on weather in general, what would be the way that I could test them at the end and make sure on Friday that they retained everything I've been through over Monday through then. And I may simplify it to where you do 3 lesson plans and some kind of assessment. So you got to think about 3 lessons. So your homework, I'm gonna post this where if you can't get the LiveText, if you can get LiveText, it may be there for you already. But if it's not, I'm gonna post a copy of it so you can see it and see what it looks like. And basically, I want you, at this time, kind of toward the midterm, I want you to be thinking ahead. And you've looked off and on for 2 or 3 weeks now at the science standards that you know that are in Tennessee. Be looking ahead at some standard that you could do a little 3-day science unit on. Okay? Just be thinking about that. At some point, you're going to have to, I'm not going to make you do a full-blown like you practice teaching, but I do want you to be familiar with the format, the tool here. And I do want you to be familiar with the terminology that's being used, what is meant. Okay? So I'll post this, and that'll be your homework assignment that I want to see next week. Just be thinking. You don't have to do the lesson plans. On the lesson plan, you might just tell me, I'm going to do 1 lesson based on this. I'm going to do 1 lesson based on this. I'm going to do 1 lesson based on this. Right now, you can kind of formulate it, and then as part of the final stuff of this course, you can actually turn that in. And maybe some of the things you've already done, you can point toward this. Okay? You don't have to reinvent the whole wheel. But my goal here for you is to see what a unit plan that you'll have to do as part of your student teaching experience is going to be like. Okay? That's the whole purpose for me showing it to you now. Okay? So expect that on Blackboard. Questions? Cool. We're ready for the fun stuff. I don't know who's up, I haven't got their names on the board, somebody, show of hands, who we got? We got Ashley,